Hi everybody, how you doing? It's Kev. Welcome back. Some of you have noticed a small uptick in the number of videos from my channel. As many of my subscribers know, I've had long COVID for over 3 years now. Sadly, the uptick is not due to any improvement in the long COVID. In fact, some of my symptoms are even worse now than they've ever been. Just how it is. I have a very low energy budget, and at any time I can overextend that budget and be in very big trouble. Clearly, that means I cannot work. I can't do a guitar lesson because I can't talk for a half hour. Having said that, I'm a half hour now sitting here trying to do this video for you. And I'm getting out of breath. So that means that there's not a lot of content that I can show you other than fixing my own guitars. But let's think for a minute about the wealth of experience that I've had. I started as a gigging guitar player in 2001. I did over 1,000 concerts by the end of 2009. Studio recording work too, so my guitar playing days was live and studio as well. 2010, I worked for a music store as their warehouse guitar tech, the sole person in charge of our stock of over 1,200 instruments. I've been a guitar teacher, award nominated. I worked for a rock school here in Paris where I was their guitar teacher and guitar tech looking after all of their instruments too. So let me know what would be useful for you guys that I can do in a format that doesn't require production. I think of a guy, you may know him, Paul Stafford Cook. He's a Scottish guitar player, has an absolutely wonderful YouTube channel, and he sits down once or twice a week with his iPhone on a stand in the spare room of his house, and he plays guitar, and he talks, and it's fantastic. One day when I'm well enough, I would love to knock on his door and say, Paul, you don't know me, but your channel is wonderful, and I'd like to buy you a beer. Paul Stafford Cook, if you're watching, hi, I love your channel. You're an inspiration. So I would like to be able to do that, do something every week. That's the uptick in the videos that you've seen. Even if it's a 1 minute short or 2 minute or 5 minutes, something I could do quickly and easily to camera that you people would enjoy to see or find useful. And that's all I've ever really tried to do. Try to be useful, you know? So what would you like to see? I would like to know from you what you want to see from me. So here's some options that I've been thinking of, okay? Obviously, if I'm doing work on an instrument and something interesting comes up that I can show you quickly, I will continue to do that. Would you like to see me playing the guitar? I'm not a bad guitar player. I'll show you warts and all. Here's 2 minutes of me playing to camera. Mistakes and everything. There's lots of wonderful ideas I have planned for teaching videos, but they were planned on the basis of a fairly decent production. That's just not possible right now. But maybe there's something I can do in a 2 or 5 minute format. What would you like to see? Are there particular questions you would like to ask of me as a guitar teacher or experienced musician? Let me know what you think. I'm getting up to 4,200 subscribers. The channel is slowly growing all on its own, even with minimum input from me, because so many of you have found my old videos so useful. And thank you, every single one of you. That's really wonderful. I'm going to start adding some sort of tip jar or buy me a coffee or something like that. And I'll start adding it retroactively to my older videos too. If you know of a service that you use and like, please let me know how it's going for you and which ones you would recommend. So anything that you could drop in the jar would be hugely appreciated. It really helps. Thank you so much again for all your support and wonderful comments on all those videos I've ever done. It really is wonderful to see it continuing, so to speak, mostly without me. And as I said before, let me know down in the comment section, what would you like to see in a 2 to 5 minute format that I can do direct to camera? I can do a really good guitar mix. That's easy to fly into something like this, but a larger production I'm not going to do. So anyway, there you go. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and call your mom. She's a lovely lady, and she likes to hear from you. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon.